Hey there everyone. Today's pick a pile is for the week ahead. It's going to be a short and sweet reading, just 4 piles with just a few cards in them. We have pile 1 with the Artificer right here, or maybe that's pronounced Artificer, not sure. Pile 2 with the 4 of Fae right here. Pile 3 with the Wild Oracle. And pile 4 with the Barbarian. You'll find your timestamps below for your week ahead reading, and I'll see you at your pile. All right, if you picked pile 1 with this Artificer card, this is your reading. All right, we have a card from the Deviant Moon deck to clarify our Artificer card. I really feel like I'm saying that the wrong way. Let me know in the comments. We have the Page of Cups clarifying our card here for pile 1. So the week ahead is all about you trying your hand at things that excite you, things that inspire you, things that make you curious and like really eager to do things. This is the energy of finally getting around to that hobby you've been meaning to start, or finally getting time to pursue an interest that's been like niggling at the back of your mind for weeks now. This is the energy that pile 1 has going into this week. We have versatility showing up with our Mary Jane to remind us that during this week, to keep an open mind when it comes to our endeavors with this project that we're working on, that we're finally having time for. Your guidance is to remember that mistakes are part of the process, and that they're not really mistakes, they're just learning how to do things. It's just learning, okay? So remember this when you run into any slip-ups or mishaps in your crafting, because I feel like pile 1 has a lot of crafters here and DIYers, that you have the ability to navigate through it. This is a fun experience, and you're not meant to be hard on yourself just because things may not go exactly to plan. Then we have Protection Guardian, drop your shields. This is a message that you are being encouraged to just allow yourself to really let loose with your hobbies this week. Really just dive into it. Capture some of that childlike glee that you probably have not tapped into since you were a child, pile 1. This is a time that you're being encouraged, and you're going to be given the time to really just nurture your inner child, to realize that you don't have to keep up appearances with this. You don't need to be super poised and elegant and awesome at this. Just have fun. Your only instruction this week is to have fun, pile 1. I'll pull a couple more cards for you, and then we'll close out your reading. Let's see. Any last advice for pile 1 this week? Just wanting to come out the 4 of Swords, the King of Cups. Wonderful. So the 4 of Swords in the reverse. Again, I feel like you have trouble relaxing. You may be on vacation this week, for all I know, but you have trouble. You have trouble with downtime and just doing stuff for you. It's doing stuff that just fulfills you. With the King of Cups knows how to have a good time. They know how to fill up their own cup. All right, you're not meant to just be a support for other people, pile 1. It's time for you to do stuff for you. Treat yourself, have fun, okay? And that is your reading. Okay, pile 2, if you picked the 4 of Fae, this is going to be your reading. Gorgeous, gorgeous card, okay? We're going to clarify this card with a card from the Deviant Moon Deviant Moon deck, tarot deck. The 2 of Cups. Oh, okay. This week is all about self-nourishment. With the 4 of Fae here, this gives me really, really big, like, indulging yourself energy. This is a time for a retreat and like reclamation of yourself. The 2 of Cups here is talking about you and yourself. You going within, doing those self-care routines and rituals that you may have slacked off on, or, well, we'll say you may not have had time for, in the hustle and bustle of the daily grind. But this week, you're being called to go and do that for yourself, to thaw yourself out some, okay? This is giving me like hot springs energy. We have Underworld in the reverse, actually. I'm going to keep it in the reverse, but I'll show you it upright real quick. This is telling me that you've spent a lot of time doing that processing of difficult emotions, of hard memories to deal with, traumas and all that stuff. You've been doing that, and it's time for you to take a break, okay? It's time for, like, take the week off for this, okay? We have Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. I feel like your guides are telling you, Pile 2, that you've spent enough time in hibernation mode that it's time now for you to start enjoying the benefits of all the work you've been doing internally and externally. Okay, this person kind of looks like they're thawing out at the end of winter. You know, I'm gonna pull some cards from this deck to gain some final messages for you, Pile 2. We have some final messages for Pile 2. The Ten of Cups, the Devil, the Hermit, the Hierophant, and Temperance in the World fell out as well. Alright, bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Wands. Okay, a lot of cards, but I'll run down them really quickly because they're all saying the same thing I said earlier, basically. You spent a lot of time in this inward motion here with the Hermit. The Hermit's kind of echoing the Four of Fae here with this all alone and finding enlightenment and stuff within, so that you can kind of bloom and burst forth. The Hierophant in reverse with the Devil has unlocked this magician energy of the Magic Guardian. You have been unlearning a lot of things that have been toxic for you, and you have been freeing yourself from your own limiting beliefs and your own fears of your own ability to do things by yourself and to break away from these traditional ways that you have been raised in. So that's what you've been doing, and it's giving you this power, and now it's time for you to use it this week. Okay? We have the Ten of Cups and the World in reverse. The world is open to you, but right now you still feel tied up. Like you've been processing so much difficult shit that it feels like you're still stuck in it, but your guys want you to take this week and like breathe. Like I forgot to breathe while I was doing your reading just now, friends. Okay? So inhale, exhale, and realize that you're okay. There's no rush, and you've already done most of the stuff that you need to do. So it's okay to celebrate. Okay? There needs to be balance in when you're spending time in the trenches processing difficult traumas, and when you're allowing yourself to celebrate the processing of those traumas by, living your life and doing things that enrich your life. And that's what they want you to do this week. Do things that you enjoy. Hang out with friends. Fill up your cups. Okay? That's you, Pile 2. All right, Pile 3, if you chose the Wild Oracle, this is your reading. I'm going to clarify this card with a card from the Deviant Moon deck. Judgment in the reverse. You're an oracle, but you judge yourself so harshly. The message for you this week is echoing a lot the last two readings, actually, in the sense of you needing to lighten up this week, lighten the load that you're placing on yourself, lighten the ridicule you give yourself. I feel like you hold yourself to too high of a standard, and it's time to stop that. We have Power card. Pile 3, you are my powerhouse pile. You guys have a lot of power within you. Unleash the wild within. Look at this, she-wolf. Pile 3. You have so much power within you, but just because you can keep going and going doesn't mean you need to, or that you should. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to let people struggle to do things on their own and get it done. Maybe they won't get it done as fast as you, but they'll still get it done. And they will have learned how to do something without your ass helping them all the time. Take a break, Pile 3. Sit your ass down, Pile 3. Stop trying to be Superman, Pile 3. Jesus. I feel like your guys tell you this all the time, Pile 3. Like you need to sit down and let people make their mistakes and live their life. The Page of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. I love this for you. All right, over here with the She-Wolf, Unleash Your Wild Within. You're wondering what benefit comes from letting people do their own stuff. What benefit comes from you not taking the lead on things. You start to realize that your value is there regardless of what you can provide to others. That's not why you're a valuable person. You're a valuable person because you're a person. Not because of what you can do for other people, what service you can provide, what reassurance you can provide. No. You place your value on things that will not always be there. You'll not always be able-bodied if you're able-bodied and able to help people. You may not also always be financially secure. You may not always be the rock people can rely on. But that doesn't mean that you will lose value if you lose those things. You're a wonderful person. Okay, Pal 3? You do not need to prove it to anyone by giving of yourself. Just because you have limits that are more extended than other people's, just because your limit is further along than other people's, doesn't mean you push yourself to your limit. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, Pile 3. And then power with the King of Pentacles. True power in the King of Pentacles. This king is sitting down. This king knows that they are the King of Pentacles, and they don't have to go out and do stuff because they've already earned their throne, because it was theirs by birth. You've already earned your throne, okay? It was never something you needed to go out and prove that you deserve. You are worthy. You are worthy, Pile 3. Okay? So this week, practice reminding yourself that you are worthy of rest, of relaxation, of being undisturbed, and of letting people fix their own bullshit, okay? You gotta learn to let go. That's your reading, Pile 3. Hello, Pile 4. If you picked the Barbarian, this is your reading. We're going to clarify this Barbarian card with a card from the Deviant Moon Tarot deck. We have Justice in the reverse. And then we'll pull these two Oracle cards here. We've got Strength in reverse and Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Okay, Pile 4, why are you always ready to fight? Huh? It's not always a battle. It's not always something that requires a response from you. Pile 4, your task this week is to let people be fools without you engaging with them, okay? You don't have to be the justice for everyone, okay? This is the group of people that fights in people's Facebook comments, okay? I can already tell, all right? My core is feeling activated right now. I feel ready to like clench my fists and stuff. Okay, you the walking Arthemine, Pile 4. You the Arthemine with the fist clenched. Okay, now Pile 4. This week is going to be challenging for you because you're always ready to correct people. Okay, but this is not the week to do that. This is the week to take care of you. This has been the message for other groups. Is all about self-care in light of what's happened on the day that I filmed this with the Supreme Court bullshit. I can see why. We have the Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Do grounding exercises. Pretend, like plant your feet in the earth, or imagine yourself planting your feet in your earth and your feet turning into roots. That's a good one. If you can go out and get some sunlight, if you can go out and like touch a tree, pick some flowers, anything that'll get you in a space with greenery. If you have plants in your house, maybe doing some plant care at your house would work as well. Okay, see this, the roots and the strength? But the strength card is in reverse to let you know that strength doesn't always mean showing up and showing out. Strength sometimes means having the strength to prioritize your peace over proving your point. And that's hard to do when there's a lot of bullshit. But sometimes strength also means cutting people out of your life, blocking people with no explanation, no warning, none of that. Okay? Sometimes you just let the gavel drop on people and you're like, hey, you know what? Block, 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 you know? Just cut them out of your life, pile 4. I'm going to pull some more cards from this deck up here. Final messages for pile 4 on their week ahead. Oh, this one, taking all these. Fewer cards, please. Thank you. Much better. The Tower in reverse and the Two of Wands. The Tower in reverse is about creating your own stability by clearing the board. It's kind of like when, say you playing like, oh, no. We'll do a different example. I was going to say you playing chess and you're losing, so you just wipe the whole chess boards off and you're like, fuck this game. It's like that, but a more productive, or like a more, I don't know, a better way of saying that would be like, say you have a bunch of stuff to clean on your floor, and so you just decide to just like sweep everything up into a pile and throw it all away. You know, just like instead of going through and picking things up, like bending down for each thing, you just get a broom and you just sweep all that shit up at once. You know, that's what the Tower in reverse is. Just clearing, doing a reset for yourself. And in doing so, you open up a pathway for you that's a lot clearer, and it lets you see things the way they truly are and make a more informed decision because of it. Okay, pile 4? But yeah, your whole week is about learning who's worth picking fights for and over. And if it's costing you too much of your peace, it's not worth it, friend. Put the pen down, put your phone away, and go touch some grass or something. All right, that is your reading for the week ahead, pile 4. I hope it helped, and I hope you listen to it, because I know y'all stubborn. Bye.